Alright folks, welcome to the Realme 9 Pro Plus review. You're now seeing the video quality of the Realme 9 Pro Plus, and you're now seeing the video quality of my webcam. Now, I am upgrading from an old iPhone 5, and the review will be based around how I feel it is upgrading from an older iOS device to a cheaper Android phone. This is £220 in the Amazon sale. There will be an affiliate link in the description, as well as some accessories to help you out. Phone 5 that's been with me for a long time. The battery no longer works. It lasts about 40 minutes on a full charge. Apps crash. Everything crashes. I wanted somewhat of a decent camera. I wanted it to be cheap. Now, the color I've selected is this green color. Looks like it has a little jelly case, a SIM removal tool, and this is the phone. Now, you can see it's like this shiny aurora green, which I actually quite like, because it's not such a green color that it looks a bit childish. This is an iPhone 5 for me, so that's kind of my hand size if anyone's interested. And this phone, I can still sort of hold it like I would normally and thumb to the top and bottom. It looks like it comes with some kind of charging cable. Again, it's got your instructions in this box. It does come with a charger, which is a feature these days, because from everything I was reading online, phones don't even come with chargers these days. I think about £6 or something like that. It has 2 screen protectors, so we'll put that on. The thing is, right, when you watch all of these phone reviews, they'll say, oh, you know, oh, it's not got this processor, it's not got that processor, but the fact is, surely it's got to be better than this. So the initial setup of the phone was very quick. I popped my SIM card in, tapped the on button, it came with around 60% charge, followed the on-screen instructions, and away we go. I had to sign into my Google account. If you didn't have one, you would have to make one. Make a Google account so you can use the App Store and all of that stuff. I was then able to transfer my files from my iPhone to the Google Drive, and now I can view all of my old videos. The neat thing about an Android phone is you can literally just plug it into your computer and you can transfer all of your files off the phone, a pen, stick, whatever you want to do, and you can have multiple copies. So to be honest, you don't even really need the drive. On screen now is going to be a video playing of me utilizing the phone itself, and as you can see, if you swipe left, you'll be greeted with all of your news. It's a super quick setup to the phone. You can get all of your photos off iOS back onto the Google Drive, which you can see. Once you've opened the Google Drive and transferred them, it's all sweet. You have all of your videos and memories there. So the phone has my contacts, it has my videos and pictures, and that's all I really need. We have the Google Play Store, which is super, you know, obvious. Everyone has that these days, don't they? And you can have all of the apps that you need, like Twitter. You can have Snapchat, Discord. They all open up relatively quickly. Certainly a damn sight quicker than the iPhone 5. In fact, the iPhone 5, the reason I'm upgrading was it just kept crashing. On this phone, you can see all of the websites load properly. I was having a problem on the old iPhone that sites just wouldn't work on the current iOS version I had, and apps weren't working and it was crashing, and it was time to upgrade. So I've gone for the Realme 9 Pro Plus, and as we can see, the Sony OIS camera, the 60-watt supercharge. It's got the Dimensity 925G, which has done a little bit of Call of Duty and PUBG and Genshin Impact. It's got a 90Hz AMOLED screen. It's got really good colors, and it's running Android 12. It's I think it's the 8GB RAM, 250GB storage version, and it has this aurora green color, which you might be seeing in some clips. It's a lovely shimmering green. It does come also in a blue color, which changes color to red when it gets hot, or a black color. You have all the personalizations you can wish for in a phone at this point. From what I can see, can change the wallpaper, you know, like I say, you can whip up a bit of PUBG. I've since downloaded it and played it, and it works fine. And you can customize icons, get custom icon packs. There's tons of stuff you can do to customize the phone to your heart's desire. The camera itself It's a triple camera setup, which, you know, all of these phones have these days. It has a pro mode where you can go and change your iOS, your aperture speed. You can do long exposure, change the brightness manually, add filters like cyberpunk and all of this stuff. It has the 50mm camera, which is much better just for clarity, and it has this portrait mode, which it is a bit of a fake bokeh effect, but it does give you that nice bokeh effect. I believe this is a Chinese brand, and you will notice here to the keen-eyed viewers that when you do flick through the filters, it demonstrates the filter on a Chinese woman, which I found somewhat amusing. Now, the reason I've enjoyed this phone is it just has so many more features than my old iPhone, and I mean that goes without saying, but when I look at the upper tier phones and I look at these, you know, £1,000 phones, it's not doing that much more than this, at least for my user case. Again, it has the pull down menu, it has everything you can change, device controls, dark mode, screen recording, auto rotate, Google Pay, it's got NFC, so you can tap your phone to pay and all of this stuff. You can flick up and see all of your phone's applications in one easy location. Obviously, it can do stuff, you know, install a pedometer and all of that kind of stuff. You've got your Google Play, yada, yada, yada. And I found it to be exactly what I needed. The battery life is good. The camera, the only downside to the camera, I'll probably, you know, you're looking at it right now. The only downside to the camera is probably the ultra wide in low light and semi half okay light. It's not the best, but you know, if you really need to go wide, you can do. It's obviously got the features like alarms, custom alarms, all the nice little jingles you can put with it. It can optimize your phone, so sometimes it'll be like, hey, if you didn't realize this app in the background is sapping all of your battery, we can sort that out for you. Kind of handles that management for you. And roughly I'm getting probably 7-8 hours of screen time of quite heavy use, which is a lot, right? And that's because I've been reviewing the phone, testing the phone, and for example, I used it pretty lightly yesterday. It's 20% battery gone, so I've got about 70, I think I had about 79% left. So it's pretty good battery. You can change the screen refresh rate. Again, pictures are good, and it works with silly things like, you know, Bluetooth selfie sticks and headphones and all of this stuff. You can even get rid of the notch, or should I say the I think they call it a hole punch camera if it really bothers you, but it has no notch. It's a really nice, decent screen. And for me, you've got to remember, for me, coming from an iPhone 5 with no apps and just stuff not working, this is great. As gestures, if you want a 3-finger down to screenshot or swipe across or remove the app. And if you want the physical buttons, which you can see down below, it also has the physical button option if you want to go back and do that. So for me, this phone's been great. It's not the world's best phone. I'm not going to sit here and claim that a £220-ish phone is the world's best phone, but it worked with my SIM card, slotted it in. It's super good quality screen, and I haven't really had any problems with it. It doesn't come with any junkware or bloatware that some of the other cheaper models do at this price. That's one of the ways they drive down the price, is add a load of bloatware. Came with nothing. Setup was quick. Basically what I did is I took my iPhone, backed it all up to the iCloud, and then signed into the iCloud on my PC and requested that my iCloud data basically be shoved onto the Google Drive, and it was done. The Realme Pro 9 Plus for the price, I think is a very, very strong phone. I wish I had the DSLR cameras and all of the fancy features to zoom in and show you everything that's available on the camera and the phone. But I just wanted to give you an honest user review. You know, I'm not the heaviest phone user of all time, but this covers exactly what I need. Like the video, it will focus in and it will keep focus. It's got strong colors. Again, all of the filters and everything till your heart's content. And I've just found it to be a very, very good device. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch the audio. You have been listening to my microphone through my desktop, and you will now be listening to the onboard microphone of the phone. I don't really have any problems with it.
If you're interested in purchasing it, there'll be qualifying affiliate links in the description, as well as some accessories like the selfie stick and the little USB plug that I've got just to stop dust getting in it. It does come with a case. It does come with a little jelly case, which is nice. I've just slapped a screen protector on it, and honestly, it's been really good. I've enjoyed the device a lot.
And I just thought I'd share this user review and share the product and hopefully show you a bit of camera quality as well. So there we go, boys. Thank you very much. Leave a like, leave a comment. Peace.